Yellow.
How everybody doing? Stephen Jackson, JWTV. Now, the media is saying they went from it will erupt sooner than expected to they don't know when it will erupt, and now they're saying experts are having warning signs. So we definitely have some stuff that we need to look at, since they're flip-flopping a lot and don't really know what to tell people, because they want to kind of keep everybody calm, but this is not anything to make anybody afraid. Let's just look at something. All right. So if this volcano would erupt, they say it will wipe out about 87,000 people immediately and make 2/3 of the population in the U.S. uninhabitable. That's what they're saying. So 2/3 of the U.S. will be uninhabitable, and it will be a nuclear winter, because this isn't any regular volcano. It's a super volcano. They say the last eruption was over 640,000 years ago, and we're supposedly to be due for another eruption. Now, I have some really good points here that we have to look at in this Yellowstone volcano. So the thing is this: you got NASA talking about they're going to do something very risky, which could trigger this volcano to erupt sooner. They even mentioned themselves that this is risky. So NASA has a plan to save us by cooling it down and drilling a hole in it and putting water in the hole. They say it's risky themselves, but they say it could potentially set it off. So this is something NASA's trying to do. Of course, I don't trust NASA. I don't know if you guys do, after all the hoaxes they put us through over and over again. So that's what NASA says it's going to do, which is very, very highly risky, and something that we have to look at, something that we can't ignore about this situation. Now, there's something else about this situation. Now, David Meade, of course, the guy that everybody thought the world was going to end a while ago, but he brings up a good point. The point he brings up here about this situation of a nuclear event may be occurring, he says that the first time, he says North Korea is planning to maybe bomb Yellowstone volcano, which definitely could trigger a nuclear winter. He says the first apparent development they had was that hydrogen bomb, and they tested that bomb. Now, during that time of that test, they did set off an earthquake, and I remember that because I reported on it. So that was one thing that he talked about that we can't ignore, because North Korea, we don't know if they could do that, but it's something potentially like possible we have to look at. So he was saying that they're testing the hydrogen bomb to yield a weapon that will disrupt the rock cap of over Yellowstone volcano. That's what he mentions here. And definitely, if North Korea did that, we would be looking at a nuclear winter. That's something that we definitely can't ignore, because we don't know if what he's saying is true. And I'm not saying it's true. I'm just saying that given the great standpoint that he's on, it's something we have to look at. And just like when I mentioned NASA trying to develop ways to save humanity, pretty much, I don't trust NASA. So with them going and doing that, are they planning some type of nuclear winter? Are they planning to have these situations occur faster than possible? Because now they're saying it went from centuries now to decades. So we went from the warning signs meaning, oh, okay, don't worry anybody, it's gonna be centuries now. It's decades, they're saying in decades that this could occur. And like I said, the last time the eruption occurred was over 640,000 years ago, and they're saying we're supposedly due for another one. So we don't know when that will occur, and with these people tampering with stuff, definitely can't trust them. So that's something we have to look at. So it says about 87,000 people immediately would be wiped out. That's like 2/3 of the U.S. And then basically volcanic ash would erupt and everything would pretty much be apocalyptic like. So like you got these people in media going back and forth saying, oh this, oh that. So this is just something we have to look at. You know, I bring it up. You know, this is not something about fear or nothing like that. It's just bringing up the situations that these people flip-flop on and don't know what to tell us. So we have to talk about stuff like this. Now, this volcano, like I said, isn't any regular volcano. It's a super volcano. It's not just your common volcano that you every day have, you know, that just affect just one place of the land. It would affect the entire U.S. So it's just some important stuff right here I brought up today that we had to look at. So Stephen Jackson, JWTV, thanks for tuning in. What do you think about this super volcano, and do you trust NASA? What do you think they're going to do and pull off? They already said their plans are risky, and David Meade says North Korea could potentially be trying to nuke Yellowstone Volcano, which could trigger a nuclear event. It's two scenarios that they look like it's being planned for this to happen. So Stephen Jackson, JWTV, leave a comment below and tell me what you guys think about this situation. Subscribe, share this video for sure, and stay tuned. Click that bell if you're not getting my notifications. Thanks for tuning in.